All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premium eye hypnosis coach and your personal guide. So, even as I was getting ready for this pod, today has been, in so many ways, it's been a reminder that when you truly persist, then sooner or later, but eventually, momentum becomes part of your day to day. And one thing I've been noticing over the last couple of days, the last couple of weeks, that no matter what, or in spite of everything, if you persist, you will eventually tap into that well of momentum. And maybe, like me, you've been as a healer and as a digital coach, maybe you've had many, you know, dull days, you've had many dry days, you've had many difficult times where it's just made you wonder, like, will you ever catch a break, right? Will you ever get to a place where uh, you get to do what you really want to do, which is help people, work with them, um, you know, take what you have learned and help them live better lives. I mean, if you think about it, it's very simple. If you are a healer, if you're a digital coach, there's something about life that most of us have. We've reached that point of simplifying things, and most of the time, all we want to do is show up and help other people. Depending again on what our area of expertise is, in the most basic sense, we're like, hey, I'm here. This is what I know I can do. And if you and I are a match, I know I can help you, provided you are willing to show up, provided you're willing to do the work, provided you're willing to, have faith and trust and just go the distance. Because if you think about it, in our own lives, in our own careers, in our own professions, as I like to call it, in our own vocations, which is essentially it's a calling, we ourselves have been through a lot of ups and downs. We ourselves have tested a lot, been tested a lot, and eventually we've gotten to that point, sort of like, in the hero's journey. Eventually, we've got to that point where we now know that we have something of merit, we have something that can make a difference. And so all we want to do is, show up and share that with the world. And obviously, because we are running a business, we, it's important for us to, as we give, it's also important for us to receive. As we are creating, it's important that what we are creating be um, be accepted, be valued by people who believe in us. So literally, like every step of the way, it's a give and take. So as I've been, kind of, and I remember this over the last couple of weeks, maybe even the last couple of months, I've been talking about zooming in and zooming out. This idea came to me at the beginning of this year, and I realized that the more we know, the more it becomes easy to talk ourselves out of doing what we are meant to do. And as I was thinking about that, this idea popped into my head, which is, in the simplest of terms, um, zoom out. If you get overwhelmed, zoom out. If you're looking at a bad day, a bad call, whether it was a coaching call, whether it was a sales call, whatever it was, just zoom out. And this is one way to look at time differently. This is one way to look into the future, to a place where you are in a space of having what you want, you're doing what you want, and you're being received in the way that you've always dreamt of. So, when you are able to make this your North Star, then it's just a matter of time. And that is the sweetness of momentum, right? Because once it's like Chaldi Naam Gadi, right? So once things start moving, then it's just more of that. And I think the biggest thank you that you can do is that when you get momentum, make it a point to create more. make it a point to ground yourself, to be um, grateful, to really tap into that gratitude that, you know what, I'm here. I get to be here. I get to, you know, do these amazing things with these amazing people. And for that, I'm grateful. For that, I truly feel blessed. And this is something that every moment, whether or not it's a, quote unquote good day or a good moment, this is something that I have been reminding myself over and over again. Sometimes, of course, we're all human. So sometimes, it's like I get the better of me. But otherwise, I think if I zoom out and I look at the journey as well, I know I've been extremely blessed to, to get to be here, to get to, to connect like this with you. So all I can say is that I'm extremely grateful that I have people around me that that trust me, that believe in me, and also uh, who are actually, able to see more and more results in their lives in the shorter and shorter spans of time, right? Because that has been my mantra, that has been my driver. That can I help people in even shorter times? And I've sought out, some of the best mentors in the world, some of the best teachers in the world, who also follow a similar mantra, which is, can I make this process faster for you? Can I do it in a way where, of course, I'm pacing you, which means I'm not rushing you to change, but what I'm offering you as a solution is more potent and therefore can create larger ripples of change. So I can definitely say I've been very, very blessed to to be on this journey and to do this work. And sometimes it's like I'm now where I wanted to be, 15, 17, 20 years ago. And I understand now in a different way why back then I didn't have what I have now. Because one is, it's really deep work, and deep work takes time, because it is about learning. It's like being a master craftsman. It's only when you put in the hours, like they say, 10,000 hours, whatever that number be. I think what's important is that when you've chosen and when you've dedicated yourself to making that difference in the world, that truly, just like in the theme of today's pod, in the I Hypnosis Coach Speaks, the solo pod that you're listening to or watching now, this is really what it's about, right? You just keep showing up, you keep doing the work. Sooner or later, you will hit that stream of momentum and just keep creating. So, wishing you all the very best, especially if you are a healer, if you're a digital coach, or maybe you consider yourself to be a student of personal development, a student of personal growth, and you are somebody who loves to explore how the mind works and how we can be better as human beings, and how you can be better as a better version of you. So this is that message going out to you. And having said all of that, of course, if you are somebody, especially if you are a healer, a digital coach, and I know what that feels like. I know what the pain is also. So if you are somebody who is in pain, please reach out. Whether it is talking to your own family member, your friend, or if you feel right now you're at a place where you don't trust, or you don't believe that there's somebody out there for you, I just want you to know that I am here for you. And this is the reason why I make it a point to keep showing up and doing these pods. Right? We are now, in fact, today is pod number 199. Uh, the Facebook Lives have definitely gone on for, I think, at somewhere between 400 and 500 of them. So if you go to my Facebook profile page, you will definitely find lots of Facebook lives that I've been doing since 2022. But more importantly, if you look at an easier way to access these lives, you go to my YouTube channel and you will find the podcast. It's called I Hypnosis Coach Speaks. So definitely, if you like this, if you've reached this point, then definitely go check it out. And as I always say, if there's any way in which I can reach you, any way in which I can help you, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to. So, with that, of course, as always, remember to live with purpose. I look forward to seeing you in the next pod. A lot of fun stuff ahead. So, wishing you all the very best. God bless, and I will see you soon.